Hello, tribe! This is your friendly neighborhood Tiger and your friendly neighborhood Divine, bringing you a lot of good music today and fun and contests and all kinds of good things. Um, get everything out of the way today, this is our disclaimer. This show is not for children, so please duct tape them to the wall, plug their ears, all that good stuff, as we do discuss adult themes and we curse a lot, and we don't want to make, you know, corrupt those little minds. Yeah, anything said on the show is the opinion of the moderators, Divine and myself, and the not the visitors, my god, the guests. And not our parent platform, MSP Waves, and vice versa. The same. If you see any advertising in the chat room, it does not always reflect, or may not reflect, our personal opinions. So that's that. Hello, Divine. How are you today?
Hi. Hi, Tiger. I'm great. How are you?
I'm alive, which is a good thing
Yeah, me
nowadays.
too. It's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah. So, who do we have up today?
Today we have Elemental. He's already in the room with us, and we're gonna have Black Eye Butterfly coming on afterward. Hi, Elemental.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I'm excited to finally have you on.
Yeah, me too. Are you in London?
No, I'm in Germany.
Germany. Okay, for sure. Just curious. It's super early over here, but I
I know.
am awake and alive.
That's so cool. Thank you. I know you're 9 hours behind me. My son lives in Portland as well.
For sure. Here.
So, you have brought us a whole array of songs today, and you also want to tell us about a contest that you're making and all that good stuff. So, why don't you tell people who you are, what you do, and all that good stuff?
For sure. My name's Elemental. I'm a conscious hip hop artist. Some call it truth hop. Um, we focus on hip hop as an acronym, dubbed by Professor Griff of Public Enemy back in the day was higher infinite power healing our people, and that's kind of what we're trying to bring back and get steer away from the guns and violence and money and drugs and stupid shit that people went on about
Asses,
too long. Yeah.
titties.
Exactly.
I like your stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So the first thing I wanted to bring up, I have kind of a list here and go through. When we first tried to do this show back in June, we were in the middle of doing our little string of shows for something called the All Rise Together tour or the Art tour. And our big show with that for the hit was the Cosmic Truth Hop showcase down at this great event space that we were using at the time, and it was really successful. We had MCs from multiple states come out and throw down. It was actually way more successful than we thought it was going to be. It got a lot of street credit. We had a lot of momentum going from that. I called it the hip hopathon. It was literally just like a marathon of events. It was nonstop music. Even when all the artists were over at Oasis hanging out, like preparing for the next event that were happening the next day, there's a pop up event that had like a whole market on the side street next to that building that wasn't even part of our thing. And there were other MCs and hip hop artists coming on a separate stage. We were all the artists were sitting there listening to another hip hop event going next to us. I mean, we are preparing for the next one. It's like we couldn't even get away from it if we tried.
That's
Uh,
so
so
cool.
so it was really interesting. But then we were gonna have all summer we were planning the follow up event for September, and we were gonna have we had MCs and artists from 9 different states locked in. We had real we had Illuminati Congo coming back again to headline, as well as Kite 93 from Colorado. So it was going to be really really cool. But the my friend that is organizing it and funding it kind of pulled the plug on it because the venue was being weird and a whole bunch of other details that I want to get into. But long story short, had to cancel that event. The second one was going to be called Voices of Liberty, and there's going to be a lot more to that one. Just some complications, but it's bittersweet because while it sucks that we didn't get to do that, and I was looking forward to it, and a lot of collaboration and networking there as well. It gave me a little bit more time to perfect things on this album I'm about to release, and just kind of gave me some more time on a lot of things. I came up with some other ideas for the album and some other things to release. Um, let's see, what
So,
channel do I drop the text stuff in on here?
In
It's
the audience chat.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the new album, Shift the Focus, is from the new album. That's correct, right?
Correct.
Okay,
And
so
that's the single I released. Yes.
why don't we just play that to give people a little taste of
Yeah,
what you're
let's do
doing?
it.
Okay,
Uh,
for sure. And I
um,
left this link here from this is where I'm at. I haven't posted all of them yet, but there's links under the video on this one I just dropped to all the other sets that I've posted so far from the shows in June in this
okay.
post.
So we're going to put you back in the audience for a second so you can also listen to the track, and then we'll bring you back.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Oh, so here. Shift the focus.
I have a dream.
This is the proof of the truth that we boost past the roots to the future high tunes, vibrations infused with the truest. God, I'm saying, who's this? As I move my lips, never dissing. Lessons on the government, don't enlist, why risk? Point the finger, get pissed, track them down and slit. You know where we're going with it. Let's take a minute and finish while we came to live. That's a business. Spirit lift, ascension, no tension, intervention of soul, transcendent invention of the harness of the third eye light, bringing forth the might and transmitting the sight as we lighten it up. Take a puff and pass the essence inside. Ancient wisdom provides with no doubt at last. So it's a task at hand. Take a stand for the planet and those who tend it. That's a man and divine feminine goddess. Yeah, we got this, not for profit. Just attending to the prophecy is an accomplice. Dealing death to the shadow of greed. That's a promise, no option. Got to shift the focus back to the land and ocean and the beautiful sky. In the motion of life, how we were meant to live. Bring it back, what you got to give, what you got to give. I'm about to shift the focus back to the land and ocean and the beautiful sky. In the motion of life, how we were meant to live. Bring it back, what you got to give, what you got to give. Earth tribe, wise men and enchantresses. Lift your veils from the tales, they be vanishing. Ego trips, cash tips, make me sick to the stomach. Wondering how this plummet makes any kind of sense. It's dumb shit, grabbing all they can run with and dump it on the shores and the forest abundance. Evil corpse run this, time to shift the compass. Send it in that thunder, unplundering minds. As I activate the soul shine, mold the wonder. Full world in slumber, full world in slumber. Wake 'em up in time to find that crime is hunger. Wake 'em up in time to find that crime is hunger. The solution, equal distribution, confusion is the illusion. Always students in this revolution, teaching peace and releasing these demons and beasts. Retreat and believe, evil will cease and be beaten as we retrieve all the lost star seeds. Bring them together in our tribe, form an army of peaceful warriors. Here to flip the script on the story's curse. I'm about to shift the focus back to the land and ocean and the beautiful sky. In the motion of life, how we were meant to live. Bring it back, what you got to give, what you got to give. I'm about to shift the focus back to the land and ocean and the beautiful sky. In the motion of life, how we were meant to live. Bring it back, what you got to give, what you got to give. I got offerings of creations, making bass jams, solving all the complications with some patience. Taking lessons from the ancients, take the same stance, no complacence, only divine meditation. Letting live medicine chants and rain dances, inviting souls of all kinds for some answers to suicide and the sickness by providing the fix. Exposing the wicked for what it is, letting truth live in the light with its glorified might restored. And let the poor rise up to help us in the fight, in the struggle for a better tomorrow. Quest to end all sorrow, bringing more to the follow of learning how to lead without making our brothers bleed. Planting heirloom seeds all across the scene, giving nutrients you all need. So we halt greed, it's our fault, please, we salty, you know what our cause be. About to shift the focus back to the land and ocean and the beautiful sky. In the motion of life, how we were meant to live. Bring it back, what you got to give, what you got to give. I'm about to shift the focus back to the land and ocean and the beautiful sky. In the motion of life, how we were meant to live. Bring it back, what you got to give, what you got to give. I'm giving everything within to end indoctrination, starting conversation about the devastation caused by the infestation of wax sorcery tactics, soaring through all the bad shit to find our magic. So cast a blessing on the whole of the earth. Mother God's feeling sick and it's worse. It's up to us to wreck the hex in this curse, finding that love is the cure to all hurt. So before we set serpent, let's expose the coercion while merging with the purpose of a soul's birth, to heal the earth and living beings. That's the whole worth. That's what we're told first, altered by the tales of the church, twisting facts and alerted by merged genes, RFIDs and vaccines. About to shift the carbon tip back to clean. Can we bring it back? I have a dream.
Boom! That was brilliant. That was really good.
Wow, I love his style. Let me give him. Yeah, very cool. I
So,
gotta connect to some people. Like you have you met Dookie Brownflow
I
on
don't.
Hive as well?
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that account.
Oh,
oh,
you should.
you
He's the
should.
yeah,
Dookie is also big on
hip
being
hop.
conscious and
Yeah.
we're all one and all that good stuff. So
And Smooth Waffle and yeah, and there's somebody else like I know it's like his name is Aaron Arkind and he is in oh my gosh, Madison. And yeah, he's similar style but not really. So I really love that. How long have you been doing this? When did you start?
I've been rapping for over a decade, but I actually didn't get any kind of publication out till I moved to the West Coast and had a few years here. But I think published my first album in 2017. So it's been a long time coming, and that's going to be the only one that you guys hear off the new album that's unreleased. That's the only actual release single that I put. The rest of them this evening you'll hear from my debut album, the Hex record. This next one's going to be called "The Power of Truth." Um, but real quick, I wanted to mention, just moving right along here, I've been kind of organizing and congealing this conscious artist collective called Cell Phone Souls for quite a while actually. And after I get this next album out and finished, published, and get it to the mastering studio, it's gonna be my primary focus is to get this website up. Have a little Hive community there too. Um, I haven't. It's just mostly my posts. I haven't really promoted the community too much. It's going to be promoted a lot more once the actual site that's connected to it is up. I'm planning on linking it in with Hive too. So should be really interesting. I'm not going to go into all the technical details. I'll have to link there where I have a video with some more information about that. Um, I
yeah,
also
I mean,
this
we have time. Talk about it. I mean, if this is your passion
oh
product, I mean,
Yeah, please. Don't rush.
oh no doubt. So I actually just got a flag printed. I got that in the mail yesterday. It was like a 20-day turnaround time, a custom printed like cell phone souls flag. That's in that video too. I put that in there. And I got some holographic stickers on the way as well to help promote the brand and stuff. I got a ton of talented artists, conscious hip hop MCs, other types of musicians, producers, music video producers and editors, web developers, I think I'll even have a couple of blockchain developers on there.
Mm,
Just all different kinds of categories. Eventually, once enough people on there, there'll be like different price points and style points for like each category for like audio production and video, all the different things. So everyone outside the collective will have access to any type of production they need, and they can match it to their style and price point accordingly. And then everyone inside the collective will have a centralized like promotional space for everyone to promote collectively. So, and the idea behind that is that we all know each other, and there's a lot of talent in the same sort of realm with the music thing. But when people's look like find one of these artists that we know, like me or one of the people I know, it's really hard for them to find all the rest of us. They have to sift through a lot of static, and it takes a lot of time, and you might still not find everybody. Shoot, me, I don't even know all the the ridiculous talent that's around me yet. As many people as I know, so it's going to be ever expanding. We're going to have a governance system on there that's going to make it completely decentralized. Once we have the main council of artists established, anytime a new artist is to be considered for the collective, it has to be unanimous decision from everyone in there. If one person says no, that's probably a good enough reason to not put someone through if there's an issue. And of course, the governance can be discussed too and changed accordingly as we go on after the main council is established. This has been a long, big project. It's still going to take a little while longer, but I am passionate about it, and I've recognized it as necessary at this point. So I'm just the one that's taking the step to make it a reality at this point.
cool thing.
so how
Hey,
long?
by the way, since you mentioned promotion and mastering, I am and my partner actually have a promotion going on. We have like a company called Freak Shack, and we have a big deal going on only for our Hive family. And if you're interested, I'm going to drop the link into the audience chat right now.
Nice.
Um, it's all in Hive prices, not in euro. So you wanted to say something, Tiger?
Yes, I wanted to ask how long the video is that he has because we can actually show it. I just need to know what the length is.
You mean for that update post I just did? That was just kind of a preliminary little announcement about it. I have this long, long, long post I've been developing for a while that I haven't posted yet about
Yeah.
pretty much this, essentially a white paper for
Okay,
solvents. Everything.
I misunderstood you. I thought you made actually a video explaining like and showing a little bit of it, but
Yeah,
then
the last couple of links I dropped in there, there's a video with a short explanation. It's probably not necessary to play it on the show, though. The link's there if you guys want to
yeah,
check it out.
yeah. Okay. No, I thought maybe we could see some of the art, but then they'll just go to the link there and then we'll do all that. All right. So the next song that we have that you wanted to play, which one was it? It was Breathe. Would you like to tell us a little bit about Breathe?
Okay, so this one was designed originally as a guided meditation of sorts. Uh, it's focused on breath, obviously, but yeah, I'll let you guys be the judge. Just go ahead and give her a play.
All right. Let's go for Breathe. Here we go. Breathe.
Let's let the spirit lift. Accept the gift that's being given. No stressing, good loving, great living. No better decision. Breathe the air deep. Let it out. Relieve your mind of all the fear and doubt about that. Relax. Take it a step back and study your tracks. It'll save you, in fact, the facts. So right there, no worries in the air, no cares of unnecessary causes of scares. Bringing forth the rarity, ain't no time to see it, only forever to be it. That's what we believe in, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is that we keep breathing and being the best we can be every evening. In morning, day, and night, it's all provided by the light of freedom. We piece into the people as we ease right in the path of least resistance. We make this weak fight end, and there's something pressing about the message I was destined to send. Breathe.
Breathe.
Yeah. Just grab him real quick. So. Short, but very nice.
Yeah, I got a couple of short ones in that first album. So I actually spent a lot of time early in the year, like late last year and early this year, uh, like November to February, building a whole studio and especially a vocal booth from scratch. We put 7 layers of varying density insulation in the walls when we were building it to really diffuse the sound coming in from the outside so it wasn't bleeding into the microphone because we have kind of a loud house and the ceiling in the basement I'm in doesn't even have any insulation. So we fixed all that stuff for that isolated area and it's worked out really well. Actually, here I'm dropping a link for the last vocal booth build series I did. And like some of my other ones, a lot of these series of posts links to all the other posts in the series underneath the video in that post. But yeah, I had Orlex foam, actual acoustic foam, not just quote unquote studio foam, which 90% of is fake and doesn't actually do anything for the sound. We built custom low frequency absorbers for the corners and acoustic panels that we built from scratch with Guilford and Maine fabric that's actually meant for absorbing the sound. Spaced it from the wall a bit and had it floating off the wall so it actually gets that in there correctly with the harmonics. Put wood trim on everything. Got some nice like turquoise color in there. It kind of looks like a Arctic ice cave in my opinion.
I hope you own the house, so that would be a lot of investment. That will,
Well, I'm curious about my music. uh,
I know, but like if you don't own the house and one day you have to leave it, all that work will be, like.
it's funny that you say that because the house is getting sold next spring. I just found out. So,
Oh shit! Oh,
so yeah, I've been here a
ouch!
while, and it's yeah. I mean, kind of. It's still gonna get its use and everything else, and I'll be able to take a lot of the stuff out of there. Not the walls that we built, obviously, but
Right.
I'm not too bitter about it. I'm just glad we have some time to figure out what we're gonna do, and just
Well,
really have more
learning
time with the
learning
space too to
experience, I
collaborate.
guess. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the next room I build will be bigger too. That one's a little bit smaller than I would have liked because of space restrictions. So, the next one I've learned so much building that one. It's nuts. There's nothing I can learn anymore about it. Like I know exactly what to do now. So it was a great experience. Building the whole studio in general, getting all the gear together for it. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. And I've basically been put myself in audio production school, just teaching myself with everything online, talking to like a million sound engineers all the time, getting on forums, just studying the crap out of audio engineering and production. And I've been doing that for like the past year straight. And yeah, I've come a long, long, long way. I'm super proud of myself that I can like go
So
into
you
a
not
project
only MC, you produce these tracks as well.
now. I am, yeah. I actually this next album, I've mixed like 80% of it myself. There's only 2 tracks on the album that were mixed by another producer, and one of them is actually for my music video that I'm gonna have released around the same time that the album's coming out, either right before or right after. It's called Elemental Forces. I would drop it as one of the songs, but it's not released yet. The track or the music video, so you guys are just gonna have to wait for that one. But here's a real quick link about the music video. Um, but yeah, so this next album is gonna be called Power of Truth. All right, and it's kind of interesting because this album was sort of inspired by some pretty dark things happening to me a couple of years ago, and then really throughout the entire creation of this album and production of this album, it's been very, very difficult time for me. Just a lot of really intense, sort of life changing events that were beyond my control, and I'm still dealing with it. And all of that's encompassed in here, and it's basically the whole idea of is behind is just like exemplifying how important honesty is, and to really keep that at the forefront of your essence of being. Um, and why it's important to treat people with respect and not deceive them. And also, really, just how if you align yourself with honesty long enough, you'll eventually be in its position where you can see right through all deception that's trying to be put on you,
Exactly.
and see through the veil of illusion.
Yeah, I'm big
Yeah,
on.
so it's all about that.
It doesn't always make you popular though. I mean, I've been doing this like most of my life, and like, you know, I also refuse to do any white lies. Like, you know, oh, that dress, does that dress make you look fat? No, you don't have to obviously tell the person, yes, you look like a hippo in it, but you can say maybe you would like to wear something else. You know,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
because
There's
I always say lies ruin everything, even the well-intended ones, because they do. You know, it's like screw that.
Corrupt your soul.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
yeah, it's it's important to have tact, but I always say just don't sugarcoat things too much. Be real with people.
Yeah.
Because that's important. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna even if they're mad at you in the moment, in the long run, like they're gonna respect you for just giving it to them like it is instead of lying to them like 90% of other humans like to do.
Yeah. Well, we're trained.
Especially
We're,
here and
we're,
there.
we're trained to do that. Okay. I mean, literally from childhood on, if a child is honest, you say, "No, you don't do that," or you sometimes even get slapped around for it, you know, and whatever. You learn to not, you know, like hug random people even if you don't feel like it, because it's like, go hug Auntie Tilly because Auntie Tilly wants a hug, and you're like, no, I don't want to. Go hug the ant, you know. So
yeah,
you,
we were never forced to do that as children. That's the cool.
so yeah, but that's the thing, you know. It's like that's a subtle way of not even being allowed to show your true emotions. So we're trained like little monkeys when it comes to that, you know.
I can't keep it down. It's like it comes out, it pours out always.
But
If I don't say anything, you see it in my face.
yeah. Oh, I mean, I can manipulate. I grew up with my parental
Massive
unit. So,
manipulate.
like as I said, one of my parental units is a narcissistic. You know, actually has narcissistic personality disorder. So, I've learned from the best. I just refuse to. You know, it's because I think it's absolutely ghastly, and I don't sugarcoat, which, you know, to the detriment of other people that are all afraid of me. Hello, Ed, I'm talking about you.
It's mostly men, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. No, not really. Not really. But, like, everybody always says they're afraid of me first, and then they sort of say they ease up a bit. But, you know, I don't care. Because as I said, you know, lies destroy everything, even well-intended ones. And anything built on a lie is going to crumble anyway. So you want a strong foundation and not crap. That being said, we got distracted here, and then we can run right into your song Distractions. Would you like to tell us a bit about that one?
So this song was spurred by one night. I don't know. It just was a long string of like me trying to write music and people constantly like I'd ask them for space and to move away, and people were around me for so long and they just kept messing with me and infringing upon my space. And it got to a point where I kicked everyone out of my room because they were just driving me nuts. I mean, these were people that were really close to me and just not being respectful. I kicked them out and just basically wrote this whole song in like like 20 or 30 minutes when they were all kicked out of the room because they really pushed my buttons. So anyway, that was the inspiration for this one.
All right, so let's listen to Distractions.
There are endless waves of deceit attempting to wash us away. People doubting me, telling me it can't be done, that it's impossible, telling me I'm wasting my time, standing in my path, attempting to obstruct my destiny with alternate routes that are not me, telling me to run away or cower in the consistency of the already established order, asking me where my sails are. I am not of the matrix, and my path is my own. Surrounded by distractions, obstacles every corner, warmer, colder, closer to the border, hanging on the edge by a thread, wishing I was dead, but instead I pop out of bed, pushing ahead. Everyone against me, dodging all their energy, trying so hard, but it blasts on in. My last button push, but that's how I ascend. The first new thought in my brain is meditation. Keep your thoughts calm, then revelation. They wanna break the state I'm in, my concentration. My reservations kept, my conservation's got depth. When the information's all stressed, go, you gotta let be. Blow the smoke out of the way so you can see. Leave all the bad behind so you can free yourself from all the bullshit lies and leave behind a legacy with no bad vibes. Believe in yourself, relief from your deceivers, all the cloaked night creepers sending dark into the ether. Break them down with the beat and beat them down as a sleeper, cause they're not even awake. Transcend the mind state, psychological quake, going crazy. This is for sure, not a maybe, but don't let them get the best of you. A demon's just arrested you, so just do what the best will do. Truth. Time out. Time to take a listen about what we've been missing out on. It could have been a blunt or a hash bong, as long as I can't get along with the rhythm now. I'm going loud for this fucking crowd, getting down, turn it up loud. The sound, pass it around, it's boundless. Astounded as I pound this into the ground until in high, blaze in the sun, raising bars past the sky. I bring it on as you bring it by. I got a shoulder if you wanna cry, blinded by the lies. That's why they got disguises. We say, hey, your highness, they say back, get behind us. Mindless nonsense, gaining control of your conscience. That's why I launch these verses so they don't accomplish the mission of disruption, pulling the plug abrupt. Enough is what I said of the damn corrupt. And fuck these faking people bringing nothing but lies. I'm tired of acquaintances that don't even try. They blind, don't even know it, brainwashed, so I expose it. Cause they broken, I've awoken, no dozing, just smoking about what I wrote and I can cope. I'm token, while they just keep hoping. That's why I keep roping in, no joking, win all the time, that's the fucking end. Either be a part or be a blend.
Well, he was definitely not distracted on that one.
Absolutely not. On point. Wow. I really admire that because I'm just not good with like putting words together or like lyrics, and I'm just like always blown away when like something like just heard comes out. Big up, man.
I appreciate that. Just wait till you guys hear the new stuff, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about this next album.
Do you know about Termite Cypher Jam? It's a contest that we actually sponsor every time he brings it up. He basically puts out a beat, and then anyone can either rap on it, sing on it, play the kazoo, do a belly dance with it, whatever. And then we also we give some audio out for it, and yeah, and the top
audio.
Yep, and the top 3 people get played on the show. So
and hey, we have a contest actually going on right now. Do you want to tell?
Yeah, we'll do the contest in between. I wanted to do in between the people, but what I wanted to so definitely you should join in because that's always fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And we always need people to come and be a part of it.
Can you DM me the link for that and a couple other things we talked about, the Dookie Flow guy and stuff?
Yep,
So
yep.
I
Yeah,
don't.
absolutely. And as I said, I always participate, but just honorary because I just love it's always quite fun to do so. I either sing or I rap. I have horrible rap. I have a very weird way to rap, but it's but people like it for some weird reason. But it is what it is. All right. So now
So
you
speaking
do
of
know,
contests,
huh?
I said so. Speaking of contests, if you want to get into that next.
Oh, your contest, yeah. But before we do that, I wanted to actually put in. You know that I make NFTs of the artist, correct? So I made an NFT of you. You're going to be getting one copy of it.
Oh, sweet.
And our audience can actually win it. So this is the Elemental NFT. And you'll be able to somebody in the audience is going to be able to win this. To do so, we usually say put a gif of a dancing penguin with smoking a blunt or something in there, and then the first one to do it will do it. So what do they have to do to
Can we
win?
connect some audio to it? A double whammy.
If you want to.
Do it. 5 audio plus the NFT, people.
Okay, so so Elemental, what do they have to post into the audience chat to win your NFT?
I could pick anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just has to be a GIF that they can find or a picture or whatever.
Oh man, that's hard. uh, hmm. Put up your best cannabis shots.
Okay. So you're gonna have to be the judge on what their best cannabis shot is. While we do that, while we wait for that to come, why don't you tell us a bit about your contest?
Okay, so this next part I'm about to reference here is probably the most important thing that I'm going to mention out here. So I have a album art contest that's currently active right now. It's going to be running at least until September 20th. That's the loose penciled in end date at this point. But honestly, I'm not going to end the contest until there's at least like 15 entries or so, or maybe a little bit more than that. So originally it was just going to be, I was giving out 500 Hive to the winner, and they were going to be the art that goes on the front of the album on the cover, and that's still going to happen. But after brainstorming while I'm thinking about it, because when I do these, so I'm kind of known. One of the things I'm known for on Hive is doing design contests and graphic design contests for logos and stuff for different communities and events. I've done several in the past for Earth Tribe, Anarchapulco, Abundance Tribe. There's a bunch of them that I did. So when I did this one, I was thinking about like how much time it takes for each person to put into each one of these works when they enter, and I really wanted to reward everyone. So we got a bigger prize pool. I got more sponsorship for prizes for other artists besides the main winner who was going to go on the cover. So we got 500 HSBI share. I keep saying that wrong. HSBI shares. 500 dark energy crystals from Splinterlands. That's in there as well, and 100 SPS and Splinter Shards tokens. That's all in the prize
Neat.
pool right now that we're going to divvy amongst all the other entries, regardless of whether you're win or not. And no matter what, I'm going to use every single entry in the contest as an inclusion in this like sort of album art books. It's going to be like a comic book style art book that has my own little philosophy writings on each track, and each visual representation that gets put in there. Each entry is going to be assigned one of the songs, and it's going to be related to that. And it's kind of funny because I didn't really give the only song that anybody in the contest can hear is Shift the Focus, the first one that played here. Obviously, none of the rest of it's published. I didn't mention anything about a bunch of the concepts and stuff. But intuitively, the artists are putting things in the art, even with the few entries that we have already, that's like directly related to major concepts in the album, and they didn't even know about it. It's
Awesome.
very interesting. So I'm asking the artists to use their intuition. I originally asked people to depict an elemental, wherever that vision of that would be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that It could be other things that are related to the story of how my album, like what was going on with me when this album was being produced and throughout the process. And I'm just asking them to meditate on it and think about it and just draw from the etheric to really hone into their mind without me actually directly telling them. And one of the first things that came up was actually the first two entries had scales in them. And a big theme in my album is bringing balance in. It's like all throughout the album. It's said many times. Huge theme in the album. So that really caught me. And then there there was one that was posted that looked like a girl I know that's actually been really helping me through this tough time that I've been dealing with. It's been like a rock for me. So it was interesting to see a piece of art that looked like somebody I know really well. And then the last one that was posted was a really dark thing. Anyway, if you look in the contest entry thread here, I'm gonna plug that right there. And in the comments there, you'll see all the entries that are there so far. But we really need a lot more like talented artists to be involved with this project, because the one thing that every artist is going to get from this is indefinite and infinite promotion of their
Yeah,
art
really.
through this album book, because it's every single piece of art is going to have a link to the person's Hive blog and or portfolio that's online, because there might be even a couple artists that don't even have Hive accounts that I help post on there. Uh,
You,
but
you
yeah,
should
I think it's a
talk
great
to
opportunity.
Julia, who runs NFT Showroom, and
Okay.
see if she would be willing to post a link to that on the NFT Showroom Twitter, because some of the artists there might actually be interested into doing something
Yeah, really,
if
that
they
would be
knew
cool.
about it. So I would definitely touch on that with her.
Okay.
Do you
If
know
you could,
Julia?
no, I don't. If you could send
Okay,
me
I'll
the
connect
link
you.
for that too. Yeah.
I will.
Awesome. Yeah, and I just put the update post there too. There's a little bit more information about some of the extra prizes and extended entry time. Um so
I'll also send you later on. I'll send you a link where you
I
just
did
sign.
already.
Oh, to sign up for NFT Showroom.
I already did, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like that, you can just when you do that, they're going to you basically you do it with your Hive credentials, and then I'll also be sending you your version of your NFT as well, because you get
Yeah, you
one.
need to fill out your artist info, and then you're gonna be checked up on, and
Yeah,
once
but
you've done that, once you sign up, let me know, because I can forward it to Julia and she will whitelist you right away.
right, but you can just sign up for your normal account
Absolutely, yeah.
beforehand, and then he can get that. So I like that. I'll send it to
So
him and make sure he gets it.
yeah.
Okay, that and as I said, you use your Hive credentials, and if you want to make NFTs yourself, which you can at this point, you can do videos, pictures, and music as NFTs on that on the platform. It all runs on the Hive platform. So
sweet.
yeah, so she's
Thank you.
very engaged in that, and
Yeah, absolutely.
so really she puts a lot of heart
Very
into that.
dedicated.
Yes.
Yeah, she is. Her name is Julia K. Pansford. I'll send you a link.
Did you look at the pot ones, and have you chosen a winner?
Yeah, who won the
Where?
NFT?
Oh, I see them. Okay, hold on. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's always
Oh
funny.
man, I gotta give it to Black Eye Butterfly on that one.
Yep, yep. Congratulations, Black Eye Butterfly.
Okay. I write down.
That
Gets
means you get 5 audio as well. Woohoo!
those of you that do not have an Audius account, you should sign up there so that you
Because
can.
we give you, yeah, 5 audio incentive, sign up incentive. There's nothing like a referral code or something on Audius itself. And to onboard people, we thought, hey, why not pay a little bit for them once they did. So once you sign up to Audius, and you do not have to only be an artist. You can also just be a music lover, a listener, and you can earn audio there as well. It's not pay per stream, pay per play. It's the different concept. You can win by being the best song of a week, or having the best playlist, or you can, when you post with a verified account, then you also earn audio. And the audio is fairly good right now. It's about like $2.90, and it's going to go further up, I
Yeah,
think.
it's not bad.
Good community.
Yeah, it's not bad. So the next song that we have for Elemental on the roster, let me see, is Rainmakers. You want to tell us a bit about Rainmakers?
So Rainmakers, I wrote several years ago when I actually started writing it when I was still back in Virginia before I moved out here, and finished it once I got here. And it sort of tells a few different stories. There's different ways to interpret the lyrics, but the main idea behind the concept of the song is that we all are able to release our pain through our tears, and that's what makes us all makers of rain.
All right. Okay, Rainmaker. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Trying to find it. Ah, that's sweet. Breaking the dawn. Rainmakers, there we are. Okay, here we go. Rainmakers.
When you're feeling low, just know the love is there to take care of you. When you're feeling high, just breathe the sky and never wonder why. There's no pain, no tears can contain, no lie we can't refrain. We
Here to blow your mind, here to give you what's mine and make it yours, especially if you need it more. Let's explore together, increase the sport endeavor. Whatever the weather, I can change the rain, ending the drought, easing the pain, knowing the game, looking for change, making the need the main focus. If I must destroy, I release the locust. If I need to create, I demonstrate the focus. If I need to bake, I get to rolling. If I need some heart, please get to holding me. So just keep molding wings, never folding things, all knowing golden dreams, never stays intact. Keep rolling the ball, just listen for the call, be prepared to fall.
When you feel low, just know the love is there to take care of you. When you're feeling high, just breathe the sky and never wonder why. There's no pain, no tears can contain, no lie we can't refrain. We rainmakers.
I'm reaching out, here to lend a hand to my fellow man. Why are we here? We're here for each other, that's a master plan, universal expansion. The love is passionate, spells casting them, blasting the heartless, never fast enough. Blunts and hashing stuff, peace and passes rough. Presidents dapping up, wrapping up. The future just passes up, so just pack it up and then pass the stuff. Keep the rotation as we rise on up, no backing up. We standing tough. If you fall to the ground, I'll pick you right up. If you rise to the top, you pick the light up. Let me ride up with the right stuff. Time to say enough for the cheese and cups.
When you feel low, just know the love is there to take care of you. When you're feeling high, just breathe the sky and never wonder why. There's no pain, no tears can contain, no lie we can't refrain. We rainmakers. When it rains, it calls. Praise to all, call it a waterfall. Let it cleanse your soul. The drops drip down, letting go. And if you hide and cower, just breathe the hour in which the blossoms flower. It's high time to catch the tide, so let's ride.
Have you ever teleported to a family of angels? They lift the curse like an anvil, take you out of your standstill. Divine light that you can feel. Keep it cruising, grease the wheels, leave it losing, that's the deal. No confusion, only realization. Hate comes from ignorance, high stakes is imminent. We infinite, make amends, we learn from it. Evil trends, we burning it, just like the candle. See the scandal and feel all the love that you can handle. So when the skies are gray, appreciate the shade. When the sun is setting, I stare and gaze. Blaze a blunt, having fun, leaving none behind. Let's make it shine in these times of darkness. Let's crack the lightning as it spark this. Hit me up if you want to be a part of this. This is a partnership of the elemental kind. Fire, wind, water, earth, and love combined. We all part of the same whole, so let's roll with the same flow. The sun's light and the sky's tears turns us into a rainbow.
So follow me there.
So
when you feel low, just know the love is there to take care of you. When you're feeling high, just breathe the sky and never wonder why. There's no pain, no tears can contain, no lie we can't refrain. We rainmakers.
We make rain.
Wow, love it. The female singer, I liked her voice. Let me grab him.
Yeah, I was reading in the chat that he said it was a local friend of his who did the background.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm gonna drop this link here now. Right right after I posted the information about like kind of morphing the contest into more of a collaboration and not so much of a contest. It's still a contest, but it's also a collaboration now with the art book. I had this idea. I posted the update about it, and then very next evening, I went to the show I just posted a link of at with Rhyme Waves and Hieroglyphs again, and they had the Bazaar Collective there with all their artists. They were doing some live painting, and the art there was absolutely ridiculous. If you look through some of the pictures I posted on that post, you will be mind blown at how talented some.
We did chin dropping. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm trying to get some of these artists involved as well. Even if I just got one or two of them involved with it, it would be amazing. But anyway, when I was there, I was talking to Rhyme Waves about my idea, and I seen this sort of like light go off in his spirit, and I was like, what are you recognizing? And he's like, so my friend Rob the Universe is here. He's gonna be performing tonight, and he put out a very similar style book that you're talking about with a very similar approach with his album that he recently released called The Leviathan. And I actually picked up a copy of one of his books. Let's see, do I got that link too? I do. And so the deal with this one is his approach to it was instead of doing a contest and collaboration thing on Hive like I'm doing, he actually commissioned all the artists that he was going to use for it individually, some that he knew that he liked, some others that were recommended to him, and some that he found later as he was doing it, and all of them are included in there. And what he did was he sent the lyrics for each song to each individual artist to make a custom piece, and that's all they had. So they made a piece inspired by the words. They didn't actually hear the songs, but just had the lyrics. So that's how I put together that book. And I thought that was a really cool approach too. So it was just like a really interesting serendipitous like moment of synchronicity when I met him it was funny because like normally these things happen, I don't like document it, so it's like, oh, anybody could just say that, right? Well, I literally posted it the night before the event, and it was on record. So, like, and that's another thing too that's interesting is sometimes when I'm writing stuff and I publish content, it'll have like one meaning at the time, but then later on, other things happen in my life, and it's like I'm predicting the future through my verses in some weird way. It takes on these secondary and tertiary meanings sometimes to the words that I put down. It's really fascinating to watch that unfold, and sometimes heart wrenching because a lot of it's like not stuff that you actually want to accept. But that's all part of like accepting the power of truth and trusting your intuition no matter what it's telling you, and also being able to distinguish the fine line that exists between intuition and paranoia, which is a very shaky thing sometimes. So
Yeah. I'm with you.
years.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
That just, yeah, that's, yeah. But it's doable. It's just, you have to take a minute. Trust your intuition, but don't jump at it in the second that it's coming. Think it through first. Then you're good. So, um, yeah. So they were asking in the audience who the girl was. I read that you said she was a local person. Would you like to give her a shout out?
It's been so long, and it's kind of funny story. I was out of town when that was being recorded by my friend, that the female vocal parts. I had like something. What was I doing? I went down to Arizona, I think, to go to the gem shows, and he was trying to record it. Like the timing of it didn't line up to where I could be in town for it. So her name is like slipping my mind off the top of my head. I have to go back through my notes from earlier.
Okay.
I'll try to
Okay.
pull it up.
Yeah, that's just just
She
next,
wasn't somebody that I was super close with. She was like a friend of a friend that was
right?
just wanted to be involved with the project. I'm glad she was because she did an amazing job with the vocal harmonies, and he did a great job layering everything. This whole album was produced before I had any kind of like production knowledge. So all this was like mixed and mastered by other people and even recorded by other people too.
So yeah, if you like next time you come, just give her a shout out because it's always nice, if you have someone on the record, they probably would like to hear them, say, "Hey,
I know.
I was on the
I
record."
feel bad. I feel bad. It's like the only artist I've ever worked with I can't remember the name of. It's just because of the situation.
Right.
It was a while ago, and
Like
I
you
haven't.
didn't meet her. I'm horrible with names, but that's why I have
We
everything
did
in my
actually
trust.
meet, but
Oh,
we met briefly at the album release party that I had. But yeah, I just just for the life of me can't remember her name. I feel so bad.
yes,
Uh,
feel bad. Feel bad. Okay, so next song we have here for you is Breaking Down the Walls. You want to tell us a bit about that one?
So this one was one of the bonus tracks on this album because it was made with old school like Wu Tang instrumental. Was it "Tear the Roof Off"? If you ever heard that one, tear the roof off. Uh, anyways, so it's like an allusion to that, but instead of tearing the roof off, we're breaking the walls down, and that's sort of a metaphor for life in general. Always got to break them walls down that's put up around us, break down the barriers between us.
Uh,
Also, it's heavily cannabis influenced song.
you live where it's legal, right? I do.
Portland, yeah,
Yeah,
Oregon.
yeah,
Very much.
absolutely envy you because I have like chronic pain, and a lot of the people in my neuropathy group and and my autoimmune group say it helps them so much, and like I
It
can't,
does.
and I'm like sitting here, popping oxys that don't help at all. It's not true; they do help, but I mean, just it just takes the edge off. It doesn't take the whole thing away. So, so I wish, but maybe one day we will get civilized here.
That's one of the main
Back
reasons
home.
I moved out here. Like that's probably the biggest reason I moved out to Oregon was to just stop dealing with the oppressiveness of and discrimination for just simply being a cannabis enthusiast. I
For
mean,
real.
I was scared when I lived in Virginia. I was scared to just even like look up stuff online about growing, as insane as that is, because I
Yeah.
was afraid of being because they were just so strict and so hardcore there. It was insane.
Yeah, they're like that too in North Carolina as well. I live in North Carolina at the moment. It's ridiculous, But but then they have all those idiots that are like, I don't know, smacking drunk, just driving around and
Legalized,
yeah,
totally like out of it,
And Simon D saying it's
zombie
legal in
style.
Virginia now. Yeah, they did just recently pass a law to where people can grow 4 plants at their residence in Virginia now, which
Awesome.
I thought that was really surprising. For one, because it's a Commonwealth state, and I'm from there, and I know how slow getting any kind of laws changed is. It's ridiculous. It's just very, very, very conservative. Not to mention the fact that Virginia is probably the biggest tobacco state in the whole country. That's where Philip Morris is in Richmond, and
yeah.
so the fact that I thought they were gonna wait until the tobacco companies kind of had their fingers wrapped more around the cannabis industry so they could have a more stable position when they lose like money to from their tobacco sales to it when they legalize. But to be fair, they really haven't set up a whole lot of like bylaws yet. It's very much just like a loose like you can grow 4 plants and there's like no other like information. Well, what about growing immature plants or selling clones to people? Because that's like something I'm interested in doing there is actually just coming back for a bit and like doing some clones and giving good genetics to people that'll make sense. Because another thing that people aren't considering about Virginia, like in the Pacific Northwest up here, we have really ideal growing conditions and climate. We have a great microclimate except for the fact that the rainy season usually ends up starting, especially in northern Oregon, around the time when harvest is, or right before harvest, which can cause some mold issues with the extra moisture and stuff. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, but I'd rather deal with that than the insane humidity of Virginia, and especially northern Virginia is really, really, really bad. Probably the worst I've ever experienced anywhere. And that'll cause massive grow problems too. It'll attract russet mites like crazy. It'll wilt your plants, cause them to stretch. So there's a whole nother slew of grow problems that could happen there. But it's all season to season, just like anywhere.
So
Well, at least that's like it's a step forward. Germany just announced, so everybody is allowed to have 6 gram on them as like personal use. You won't get like taken by the police, but they can like ruffle you, say like, oh no, don't do that. But the funny thing is, in some states here, it already was 15 grams before. So
Mm,
yeah, it's not anywhere close where we're going to legalize it here. And it's really ridiculous. We're like beer state, right? So
hmm
it's horrible.
all right, so we're gonna do breaking down the walls, heavily cannabis induced.
Abstract is my style of rap, so bowls packed, light it up. Old school ain't track, so throw back and take a puff. Biggity bounce, smoking ounces on the mountain, breaking it down into the fountain. Up smoke, I found it in the tube, never rude to get you moving in the mind, in the groove, soul food. I'm in the mood to get you high, so let's roll. Only hydro in the joints, top shelf only. If it's not, there's no point. Blaze stoned and roasted, it's demonstrated how we faded, concentrated on the nail that we torching. On occasion, or maybe more than that, I'll give you more than rap thugs. I got blue dream for this beat, all fat nugs, so let's blaze. Pass it, extra, stash it, too much, blast it. We almost have it all, breaking down the walls of whackness. Time to take a fall, it happens, isn't that immaculate? Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls. Profile, my style was exiled, but I'm back again. I don't know how, but I'm relaxing, friend. Relief for stress to recommend. Since Amelia, take it to the chest so it feels ya. It's a healer. Can you deal, sir? That's not up to me, but I deal it down hard if I got the green. So I'm letting you know that I got the flow and the means. So just let me see if we can join teams and come to an agreement. Do we all like trees? Yeah, I see this. So let's keep it that way if we can't beat this. Hippocratic nonsense, weakness, peep this. Governmental secrets eating away at us while we sleeping. So what's keeping us all from walling them back like they do to all of us with all the laws and tax, and bringing the balls with bats and making them crawl like cats, bring it to you like it is. That's how we live in facts. So straighten up and take a puff if you need to. Just inhale if it seems harsh and breathe through. It's just hash, so pass the nonsense and blunt the bomb shit till it's ash. And I promise we'll get past the present to the future. No time for lies, only truth's heard. Bringing the minds to doubt without words. Bring my crowds to height with much nerve. Cause the only kind we blaze here is herb. More specifically the chronic, ridiculously harmonic. That's how I accomplish everything, I'm on it. Simultaneous, honest, keeping it. Brains, I'm beating them. All the games, I'm defeating them. The negative deleted, I got the whack retreated. So join me on this throwback and toe tap your sneakers. As I bump these speakers, I'm strengthening the weaker. This is including myself, yeah, the verbal speaker. I am the seeker of peace, truth, and love. Giving praise to the earth and the stars above. My religion is my decision to be better in time and make progressive steps to be the best and put it to rhyme. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls. I'm here to shine, even on the darkest of paths. I'd rather be a good being than feel the wrath or half-ass the shit. I'm too passionate. If it won't last, that's it. Then it's blasphemous and haphazardous as the rapture is. So let's break past the pit as you're having this trip of listening sounds that are glistening hot. Nitroglycerin pounds down the walls. Now they're missing freedom of flow. That's what I'm giving instantaneously. A new religion, implicit position, a magic in rhythm and the wisdom of elemental speaking in your system. Are you listening? Let's start breaking down the walls of our imprisoning. We work too hard in this life and we ain't giving in to all the things they got. I just need a spot to rock and plot out the dots on the walls we must knock down into rubble. It's a troubling sound, not to the humble, cause I ain't gonna mumble or fumble it down. Cause I'm getting first placement in my statements, bringing back the old school of the ancients. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls, that's what's happening. Breaking down the walls.
Boom.
Absolutely boom.
Where is he? Where is he?
Don't rush me. You know what happens.
Yeah.
I grabbed the wrong person. Yeah, by the way, that cute little snail you saw in the chat room, that is an NFT you can find also on NFT Showroom.
Yes. Sam the snail.
How'd y'all like
Yeah.
that one?
Huh?
Oh, that's amazing. I really like your music. Hi, Cytotron.
I also see the kitty girls on in the chat room as well. I haven't talked to her in ages. Hello, sweetheart. And I also want to give a shout out to my brother Michael, who's always listening in. He drives trucks, and he saves cats for a living. So,
Aw.
yes.
Hi, Michael.
We love you.
Should we give away my newest NFT?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Okay, so I created the new NFT, and I'm going to share it with you. So, what do they have to do, Tiger?
To get your NFT,
Hmm.
find us a find us a sea cow, a manatee eating potatoes.
And this is it. It's called
A manatee eating something
Cosmic
nice.
Dragonfly.
No, that's okay. A funny manatee gif. That's what I get. Okay, because that's too hard. They're gonna be looking for potatoes forever. So a funny manatee gif, and the one I like best will get it, or the one that actually Divine likes best are gonna get it. Cause, and hello Skull, thank you for the pie, dear. Because pie is the food of the gods, obviously. Best thing ever, right? So, while we wait for the manatee. Oh, manatee.
Oh, humanity, that's so cute.
That's cute. So we're going to see if anyone else posts another manatee, and then Divine will basically choose that. But while we wait for that, we're going to listen to another song of Elementals called "The Programmed." Would you like to tell us about that one?
This is like my old school, like all-time favorite for my old tracks. I don't know. I just really like the flow of this one and how it all came to me. It just got put together really well. It's another shorter track. It's like 2 minutes long. Um, but yeah, this I don't know. That's all I got for you on the explanation.
All right,
Yeah.
get with the program, people.
Exactly. Or deprogram the program.
I am the communicator, conveying my cicada, slaying fakes and haters, slashing with my slang saber. But one always comes with the fader, call him the complicator. It's a major mistake, don't get faked like Vader. I made a trade to pay the price, never play it nice, always on the slice. Cut a track, then splice. If you can mix it right, never going down without a fight. And even then I get up right quick, trying to fix the situation, laying it down for the layman. Cause I loving the way I lay it down and tame it. No way kid, I flame it, lighting mortars in the basement, hitting bass kick sensations, spine chills relation, acing, replacing your creation with a vicious translation. The way in, let your vision awaken. Gotta be responding with the bomb and nah, just homage. High voltage redirected current turning into your knowledge. So learn quick if you wanna be the one that flows sick and perceive me. Apply easy, be the only one you can be, no weak. Culminating a compilation in pages of wisdom, conveying thought through prisms, translations, not a complication, a restoration of ancient times. Thoughts lost to fire, ocean and landmines. It's about damn time to revive the real minds. I paint signs and rhythm in a pretty picture of rhyme. My vision focused in with the decision in mind. And my solution is that we kill confusion with bats, reroute the misdirection of corruption and laugh. Ha! Ha! Corruption and laugh. Ha! Ha! Rewrite the whole rhythm in the system of living. Moving to a new flow in this beat that I'm swimming. Convincing eyes to change sides to give them infinite vision. My mission needs some assistance, so get with the program.
Get with the program.
Yeah.
You said Silo was in the audience. Hello, Silotron.
You know, he must be listening. He was writing something.
He's probably listening on the web page.
Yep. Big up to that one as well. I really like your you got like a old, not old or like outdated, but it's like old hip hop style, and I really, really love that.
Yeah, you're not the first person to say that my style's old school. I definitely take that as a compliment. It is. It is. I got some varying styles like coming up in this new one though. And actually the new album is gonna have instrumentals from producers from all over the world, like Russia and the UK, and
That's cool.
I think there's a couple, might even be one or two from like Mexico even. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then I got several different artists on there as well, and a few different tracks, including one of my homies, So Colo, who's on a bunch of the tracks on this album. People say he sounds a little bit like Snoop Dogg. He hates it when people say that though.
Yeah, you never want to like be, one like said you sound like you want to sound like yourself, but there's always
Yeah, no,
there's always influences. I mean, I have like
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
There's influence.
it's just like his delivery and the actual harmonics of his voice are very similar to Snoop Dogg. So it's kind of I remember showing it when I first started doing tracks with him. I was showing it some of the results to some of my other MC friends that are local, and they just all were like, I'll pay money to have Snoop Dogg on my track." It's kind of funny, but
Yeah.
yeah. Um, but yeah, so the one other thing that I have to mention here is there's this cool thing that I've been doing for a while, and it's almost done now. So I'm getting this custom piece of audio hardware built from old Sphere modules from the early '70s that were pulled from consoles that are extremely rare. There's probably less than 20 of these recording consoles left in existence, and it just so happened that the timing lined up to where I found a couple of the M1200 preamps and some of the 920 graphic equalizers from off the Sphere Eclipse console. And luckily, I got the modules from somebody who just had way too many channels because these were all custom built back in the day. Some of them had a lot of channels. There's just too many. I think he had like 36 channels or something. So he just took a few of them out and sold them because the console was too big. So at least that a whole console didn't get ripped apart and gutted for me to get those because that's a big concern nowadays when those get put up for sale because you hardly ever see them come up for sale. And when they
Absolutely.
do, they're like ridiculously overpriced. So I got lucky finding one that actually was more fairly priced. I found the two that I needed when I already had the preamps. Anyway, this guy in Texas, very very experienced audio engineer and technical engineer, is building this. He's like probably one of very few people that can actually pull off this build with this particular equipment. The Sphere stuff, for people who know about it, is highly sought after. There's all kinds of studios across, like people who have it to rarely sell the stuff because it's just that good. It's like beyond what if Neve was like the standard industry thing back then, and it's still considered holy grail stuff now. But there's a lot more Neve consoles than Sphere consoles, and 9 times out of 10, when people heard them side by side, people actually prefer the Sphere ones. It's a really cool, like old school company. The first project they ever got consigned for as a company back in the '70s was anonymous, and they found out later after they built their first console it was actually for the White House. So the first ever Sphere console ever built was in the White House.
Cool.
I don't know if it's still their recording console or not, but it at least was for a few decades.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I
so
love
we
what kind of gearhead you are and totally into, what you do. I really dig that. I want to connect you with my son who's also living in Portland. Really cool cat. He actually goes to college for game programming, and I told him about your studio, and because he wants to get back into making music. I don't know. I don't want to like, drop that on you, but if you're interested, I can like link you guys up.
lady,
Yeah, send me all the info. Send me the links. I'll get into all that stuff later this evening. Just DM it to me and I'll go over it all. I promise.
Cool. Because, yeah, he moved from, Michigan. He used to I don't know what I was saying, from Washington State. He ca was prior was in Spokane. He wanted to go to California, but got stuck in Portland, and now, I don't know. I'm meeting more people from Portland than he kinda is.
oh, that's good, but then you can at least send him good people, so it's
Absolutely, yeah.
mama's care package of people. So, all right. So the last song that we have for you on here is "Love Forever." You want to tell us about that one?
Oh, the next track?
Yeah,
Sorry, which one was it again?
"Love Forever" was the last one you gave us. So this is the goodbye track at this point. So,
I think this one's pretty self-explanatory.
all right. Okay, so "Love Forever" it is. Hang on.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys. By the way, I really
It was
appreciate
a pleasure.
everything you guys are
Absolutely.
doing. And it seems like you guys are more on the promotional side of artistry here with the music, and I think it's going to be beneficial to interface our two kind of collectives here because I'm going to be Cell Phone Soul serves multiple purposes, but actually promoting the artists on there will be more challenging for me, and it seems like you guys are more focused towards that. So I really appreciate you guys existing and doing what
Aw.
you do.
Thank you. And by the way, I'm going to give away my NFT now, and I got to say, Scarl, you won.
I have
Congratulations.
a prop.
Oh.
I can't find it. It's not on Audius. Where did you put it?
Oh, it is. It should be there.
I'm looking. I have We Won, Rainmaker, Shift. Let me go back on them. That's odd. I can't see it. Either I'm blind. Let's go one more time. We won. No, there's just We Won on there, and
It's the next to last one.
next to last one, I have distractions as the last one. Why is it not showing me the other ones?
Oh no, I mean on Audius. Here, I'll also do the link.
Okay, just give it to me pure out because it's hiding from me right now.
Yep, I'm just dropping it in the audience chat. There you go.
There we go. All right, love forever. Okay, come here, come to mama. Or not? Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, hello. Now.
Riding the waves to the rhythm. This is when my mind is and has given. When I rise and have risen. No disguise in my mission. I tell you how it is. All you gotta do is live, be happy and appreciate life indeed. I'll teach you to like me. If not, we got beef. Sight just seeds in the minds implanted. For all the elements of earth and my rhymes intended. Enchanted woods, skies, and minds are blended. Let's make a mass ascension, men in everything. Make this world turn its course towards a better thing. Y'all better sing. Riding the waves to the rhythm. This is when my mind is and has given. When I rise and have risen. No disguise in my mission, especially if you wanna hear some better bells ring. This is a yell that's keeping down the Hell King. And no, yes, we sell things, but we make it high caliber. Analoger? No less than Excalibur. So rally, sirs and sirs, that's around. We control how this whole thing goes down or up. So let's take a puff together and experience this thing we call love forever. Riding the waves to the rhythm. This is when my mind is and has given. When I rise and have risen. No disguise in my mission. Riding the waves to the rhythm. This is when my mind is and has given. When I rise and have risen. No disguise in my mission. And experience this thing we call love forever. And experience this thing we call love forever and ever.
Boom. Let's bring him back in.
Yeah.
So
Wow. Thank you.
thank you for being here, and please come back when your album drops. You said it was in 2 months from now, right?
Yeah, I'm anticipating best guest is going to be sometime in October when it's going to be back from the mastering studio and ready to be released with physical copies and whatnot.
Okay, brilliant. So definitely come back with it and the video and everything you were talking about. And thank you for being here. And
Thank you guys too.
I will be
Thank you for
sending
all your effort, in connecting with great people and creating a community.
Yeah, that's important nowadays because, like, literally, I'm sick of one of the reasons I never actually, I had actually twice the opportunity to actually sign a contract and then I decided not to. The first time round, they wanted me to ditch my band and I was like, hell no, fuck you. And the second time, I just everything in my head said no, 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 and like. I like doing my art, but I like doing it in a community, and I like the whole industry is just an evil machine that I don't want to deal with. So,
yeah, I mean, these days it's even easier than ever to become successful as an independent artist.
Absolutely.
And, my real homage to that in my gospel is Dub FX and his wife Sahida Absara. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but I was gonna say because they're in the UK, they do all their stuff in the UK. He's actually from Melbourne in Australia, but he got popular in the UK. He's probably the most successful independent artist I have ever heard of. And actually, one of my good friends actually knows him, and we're gonna try to do a thing where a few of me and a few of the other artists from out here actually go over there and do some collaborating with him because that's like his main thing. Is just
Yeah.
like getting up with other artists and making tracks, which I love about him. So
Yeah,
yeah. Anyway,
that's
it's
my
gonna be a thing.
thing. That's my thing too. I'm a complete collab whore. Like totally. Like I just absolutely like because it's more fun. It is because you play off each other. Talking about collab whore. Coming back to that, we actually have a contest. I did a collaboration with Ollie Sounds with Ollie and Engine Witty from Hive. Basically, I wrote a song and then suddenly in my head it said, gotta get Ollie on this, gotta get Engine Winnie on this. It was like instantaneous. So I poked them and they wrote their parts to it. And so we made this song and we have a raw version of it. And we decided, Divine at the moment is having some health issues. So she's going to actually be mastering a version of it. But until she gets to it, we thought we're going to take the raw track and allow people to remix it and do whatever they want to do with it. And then basically you can win 15 audio, which is about $37 at the moment, but that fluctuates because it's crypto, obviously. But and so the winner will get that, and the top 3 will be played on the show. So I'm gonna play that for you. It's as vocals are me and Ollie, and the rapping is Engine Witty that a lot of you might know under his rapper name Shaolin. And contest.
Yeah, contest.
Contest, cool contest. So I'll be playing that.
Shaolin and the Wu Tang.
Yeah.
Secret sword style.
Oh, and Elemental, you need to send me your audio wallet address, the receive audio wallet address from Audio, because since you sign up and we have this little deal going on, everybody that signs up to Audius gets 5 audio
on our show. Not everybody that signs up, but everyone that signs up while on our show through us, because
through us, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so
I just send you the receive address token here. It looks very similar to a regular one. Is that right? Sorry, I've never used this before.
Let me see.
It's like a long string of letters and numbers, right? Just like a regular address. Okay. Cool. Should I just post it to the chat here?
No, just drop it to me. Okay. Drop it to me in a DM, please. So yeah, thank you again for being here and
absolutely. And please come back.
Come back.
Oh, I'll definitely be back. This was worth getting out of bed for early on a Saturday morning for sure. I really appreciate you guys.
So thank you for being here, and just stick out in the audience so you maybe you want to remix the song if you hear it. Who knows.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll check it out. After that, after this segment's over, I'm probably gonna go take a nap. To be honest, it's been a long week.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, I sent you over the address there.
Cool.
And yeah, let me check out the song real quick.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Okay, let me put because it has a video, so I'm gonna turn that on. All right, if you want to see the visuals, go to mspwaves.com to see the visuals. Here we go.
Arteta.
Here's the song.
When I was young, I dreamed of a better world where we were all free. When I was young, On the edge of a cliff, I search the horizon for my ship. This world we live in bogs me down, and the darkness seems to surround. And I beg you humbly, if you're there, show me that you care.
Yeah, where you been hiding? Call your name but you're silent. Lost my way and can't find it. Lose my mind if I ever went inside it. I've been running for so long from these bullets, yeah, ever since you've been gone. I'm getting real tired of waiting to hear from you again. 'Cause when I was young, I dreamed of a better world where we were all free, and it was you and me. When I was young, I saw all the broken. I never thought one day it'd be me, but here I am. Here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. We've been hiding.
What is who is where, any answers at all? It's like trying to hear an echo bouncing off a brick wall. Maybe they don't understand me with my heavy southern drawl. See, I try to lift them up, but they just seem to wanna fall. And it hurts sometimes, but I carry on. Get the dust in my eyes, and I blink to the goal. It gets harder each time to fit in and belong. And so I spit a few rhymes and sing a little song. On the outside looking in, I dip my toes in the water. They're disrespectful to the mother, sister, brother, and father. But I'm the maker, the creator, soul controller, and the author. They think they're tearing me down, but I'm only getting stronger.
When I was young, when I was young,
When I was
when
young,
I was young, I dreamed of a better world where we were all free. When I was young, when I was young,
When I was young. Yeah, it was an absolute pleasure to work with Ollie
Oh my God, I'm
and
crying.
Witty on this. I mean, they're
That's
awesome.
beautiful. You are awesome too. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Mix and master this. I'm just gonna be crying the whole time. Do it to me.
Well, I mean, I guess, as part of it was just, when I initially wrote this, I struggled with my faith. I mean, it was the one thing that, gave me life or let me survive my childhood. And then when my friend Ada died under the circumstances that she did, I mean, I've seen a lot of people die and people that I love, but that specifically, I lost my faith. And in the past years, I've been slowly but surely trying to reconnect with the beyond and hoping that it's there. And I guess, I was like in this spot when I wrote this, and that was like the first initial spark of it. And then Ollie wrote her part to personalize it, and then and it all came together. It was absolutely, definitely, like the voice in the head, as Elemental was saying, intuition tells you what to do, and there was like plop, poke Ollie, poke Witty, and that's what came out of it. So
Do it, Psycho. Do it. Enter the contest.
yes, absolutely, enter the contest, all of you. Yeah. So you got the link in the chat room somewhere. I put it in there to the contest. I'll give it to you one more time. There's you'll find in there, you'll find the link to the stems. So you just go on there and then download all the stems and then just play with it as you like. So now we have our second guest.
Hey.
Yes, Black Eye Butterfly. Let's drag him in.
Hello, Beb. Hi, Black Eye Butterfly. How you doing? Thank you for being here.
Hello. Hello. Are you
Stepped
there?
out to go to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's true. Oh my gosh, she's got his. Bye, Elemental. Have a good nap. Thank you for being here.
All right.
Beb, can you hear us? Are you there? Or did we lose you? Maybe you need a reboot. And I want to clarify something. My health is good. We just don't want it to get bad. So that's why I need to really pull the strings before I get into the stressed version of myself, doing a million things at one time and then leaving myself completely
Right.
drained. Stress is a killer, and yeah.
Well, it has, and the stress has been, fucking with your immune system. So it's not what she had before, but if she wouldn't be taking care of it, it could lead to what she had before. Thus she needs to roll it back so that she gets her immune system in check and everything's good and all that good stuff. So, but otherwise she's well, but she needs to stay well.
Yeah.
So,
Beb,
okay. He said he can't hear anything. So what he needs to do is try to relog, see if that works. And if that doesn't work, we're going to have to poke the clown. In between, let's see what we can do. We're just let me see.
How about give away some more audio?
You can give away some more audio, and while he's doing that, I'm going to throw in. Let me find a track somewhere. Oh goodness, we're just going to play a track and hope that by that time
he made it.
Yeah, but that time he makes it. Oh my god, I'm so confused. I'm old and confused, people. There we go. So let me see what.
Before you let it play, you can win 5 audio when you post giraffe on a bike.
Okay, giraffe on a bike it is. So 5 audio for the Jacker on bike, and I'm going to play Love Letter, Be Still My Beating Heart 2, one of my older tracks, and then we'll meet back in a few minutes.
I buried you like the treasures when I was 5, like my marbles and pocket knife, like the stars where my love resides. I love you, I love you, I love you, I do, but I don't know it's you or when. I need you, I need you, I need you, I do. Or do I need you again? It's a little bit confusing on this end. And I look up to the night sky and I hear your smile. It crosses the miles between you and I. And I remember the times that are not and are then, and it comes to an end, and it comes to beginnings. I love you, I love you, I love you, I do. But I don't know it's you. Oh well. I need you, I need you, I need you, I do. Or do I need you again? It's a little bit confusing on myself. But one day we'll find the right time. Until then, just live your life. And I hope that you'll be fine. And that love will find you 100 million times. I love you, I love you, I love you, I do. But I don't know it's you. Oh well. I love you, I love you, I love you, I do. There's no beginning or end, my friend.
There's that. So Black Eyed Butterfly is going to reconnect, and
I think he did already, didn't he?
he did? Okay. Let's try to pull him back in. Is he back in? Is he back in?
Yep, he is. Hello.
Did it work now?
Can you hear us now?
And he's gone. What the hell? Okay, let's do it again. Oh, goodness. Alright.
He just rebooted.
Get him back in. Get him back in. Get him
Where is
back.
he? I can't see him in the chat room.
Now he's not in, even in the audience.
I think he just restarted his
No, but he was typing still. So if he's typing still, he's somewhere. He's just not where he's supposed to be. Okay, let me see if I can find him. No.
Also,
oh my goodness. Okay, we have a lot of dead air right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to just play with the first of his songs called oh my goodness. Here we go. Called I'm an Antenna. And while he's doing that, and then Divine, could you kindly tell him to redo it and then also come back into the room, because he won't be able to hear anything if he's not in the room, obviously.
I'd like to put out an announcement real quick.
Okay.
We're going to have bring your own track as well afterwards. So everybody that makes music that has the rights to their songs and wants to share it, drop it in the chat room later.
Yeah, later when we say drop it, not now, because we won't be able to go and look back on it. Okay, so first we're going to listen to Black Eyed Butterfly, I'm an Antenna, and then we're going to try to get him back in.
Checking out the view. I am an antenna, sending an antenna.
that was fun. I just saw that he said that he's restarting the whole computer. So what we're gonna do here at the moment is I am going. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. It's back. What happened? Good. Don't touch anything.
Hello, hello.
Hi there.
Ah, yay!
Hey.
Awesome. Welcome
Okay.
to the show.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. I don't know what happened there. I was just getting ready to shut down, and it fired back up again. So I don't know, weird. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Well, it's probably because the antenna song just
Maybe.
it turned it back on because
We're all back connected again.
Yeah. So there's that.
And High Engine, we summoned you because we played the collaboration you are in, which is now also a remix. A song for a remix contest.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, that was the song that we played. That was the song that. Yeah. Oh, you didn't even get to hear it. He didn't get to hear it.
I didn't hear it. I don't know what. Yeah, I couldn't hear
okay.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah. So so let's go back to your stuff. Oh my goodness, we can play it one more time. You know, at the end, then you'll get to hear it too one more time or something like that if we have time. But for now. Yes, it's going to be a remix contest. I think I tagged you in that, Woody. Okay, so back to Black Eyed Butterfly. Who is Black Eyed Butterfly? Come on, just Denise, introduce him.
This is Black Eyed Butterfly from Canada, and I have asked him to be a guest on our show on another show before, but he didn't feel up to it. So this is why we're really, really honored to have him on today. He where did I find you? You actually, I cited you the first time. I think you're in the Atom Collector community, right?
Yep, still am. Yep.
And
awesome
in
community.
EMA. Shout out to EMA. Correct? You're in EMA as well, or am I?
No, not really. I'm probably there, but I pretty much just stick with the Atom Collector guys for the most part. Many things on the go.
So how long have you been making music?
I have been making music probably, poetry anyway, since I was about 10 years old. And I got into the whole digital thing, and that was probably around 10 years ago. And I don't know, probably my whole life, I guess, one way or another.
What inspired you?
Well, the Beatles, nature, life, kids, all that kind of stuff. All the wholesome little things, I guess.
Okay, the Beatles. Which album?
All of them.
Okay.
I love all the Beatles. Well, more the the psychedelic stuff, I guess. But
yeah,
they're my fave band. Kurt Cobain, I guess. Neil Young, lots of them. Really, nature is my big thing. I write about nature a lot, and I try to bring people together. I wake them up with try to fight oppression the best we can without getting too political. It's the man.
Yeah. It's been a hard fight. I mean, like politics has been.
It's terrible.
So the next song that we have there is Super Shooting Star. Would you like to tell us a bit about your Super Shooting Star?
Well, I like to put myself in other people's shoes and just think about, okay, I'm a songwriter, but what would it be like if, I was just starting out and these big dreams and, just going to be a super shooting star. I would need a little help. Maybe I'll get some breaks.
All right.
One of those things, just a fun tune.
All right. Let's go and play Super Shooting Star. Wherever you are. Oh.
I'm alive and well.
goodness. Shooting star.
Wow. Wait, let me grab him. Yeah, great track.
One could actually hear once he said that he liked the Beatles. You heard the background harmonies were very Beatley in this one.
Remind
I
me
try
a
to do
little bit
that.
of Arctic Monkeys. Like you have in certain parts, you sound like the singer from Arctic Monkeys. I love your music.
Oh, thank you.
So, how did you start making music? Like it was like when you were like little, like you said,
Yeah.
it was the Beatles. So obviously, you listened to music, and then how
Well,
old?
I used to sing all over the place, and I think people looked at me like there's an odd duck because I'd be singing away about something I'd just written in my mind or whatever. So I'd repeat it over and over, and like I'm talking probably 12 years old. And yeah, just progressed from there. And I had a buddy that bought a DAW system, a Cubase system, back in I think '04. So I thought I wouldn't mind trying to record one of my tunes, and that's where it started. It was a tune called "Oh Me Oh My," which I didn't put on here, but yeah, that's where it started. And then I thought, I got to get my own. Then I did, and slowly getting better at doing it, better at recording, but yeah, just progressing. Writing tunes. I wake up in the morning and I got a song in my head, and I got to run to the computer and do what I can to get it down, and then I come back to it and
Very cool. So
yeah.
the next song that we have in line is "I'm Right On." Would you like to tell us a bit about that one?
This is a song I wrote probably about 5 years ago, maybe. It's about oppression. People tell you you can't do this, you can't do that. You're not good enough. And I'm thinking, you know what? We're all good enough for whatever it is we want to do. And so it came to me that way. And then, of course, there's little scenes in the video where there's little political innuendos. Yeah, it's just about we're all right on, and don't let anybody tell you anything different because you are you and me and
You
that's
actually
the way it's gonna be.
Wonderful, exactly. Who wants to be the same, and don't measure yourself with other people. Don't compare.
That's right.
well, I
As
mean,
long as you're nice to everyone.
the thing is, I guess, when it comes to it, yeah, the people that, let's say, sing like a dying, basset hound, like my mom. Yeah, like listening. I mean, she really does sound like that. But that being said, everyone will find their audience, even if it's an audience of two. Like,
Yeah, even if it's just yourself.
Yeah, you'll get
Just do it.
So, you said there was that you actually have a video to this. Did I just?
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube.
Throw me the link. We'll play the video because we can show visuals. So.
Okay. Oh, and also this song, I forgot. This is going to be the last song on Simon D.E. through Twice as High Records. Is producing or having this record made. There's a bunch of Adam Collector people on there. Yeah, it's coming out I think October 15th. Simon can verify that he's on here.
Yeah, we need to get you on the show sometime, Simon.
Yeah, he's a better talker than I am.
You're excellent.
Yeah, it's coming out October 15th, and it's a really good album. It's really good. I'm really proud to be on that.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And you can pre-order it. Simon can give you all that info.
Drop the links in.
No, you're absolutely fine. Yeah, drop the link to the video in the audience chat, and then we'll watch.
And the links to the song, the upcoming song. And hey, congrats to Sayo again officially.
Yeah, kudos to Simon.
To Psyo, Psionic Tremors. She's on a compilation as well, which was just pressed on vinyl.
Nice.
Very cool.
Amazing.
Let me get this.
And Orkhammer, your latest track is bomb too. I like it a lot. You just need to bring it on the show sometime.
All right.
I'm very slow with.
Okay, so if you're very slow with that, let's throw in another track of yours, and we'll do the video afterwards.
Sure, sounds good.
So then we're gonna do Sky Blue. You want to tell us about that one, and then during that time you can find the video for me.
There's a really funny part to that, actually. After I wrote that and everything was all said and done, one of my buddies, kind of buddies at work, his wife was named Sky Blue. So I'm like, oh my god, it wasn't about her, buddy. It wasn't about her. I didn't know her. Yeah, I was heading on a trip to Punta Cana, and we were getting ready to fly, and there was a blue sky, and I kind of wrote it on the plane. It's about. If you look at, can you hear my dogs back there?
Yeah, awesome. Hi, puppies.
That's
Ruckus back there.
that sounds
A pug
like
and a chihuahua.
yeah. I think they
It's
just
one?
no, they're
Two.
fighting.
Okay.
You heard them
One's a
fight.
pug, and one's a chihuahua. They're just barking because somebody showed up. Anyway, it's you've got the ocean, you've got the sea. That's like it's you got your atmospheres, which makes it water, but the sky or the air that we live in is also just a thinner sea, right? So we're just fish in a thinner sea. That's kind of what that's about. But
All
I was
right.
on the plane. I wrote that on the plane in South.
All right. So he was on the plane writing the song about his co-worker's wife that he really didn't write.
Oh
the
no,
song
not
about.
her.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe somebody had that name. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm just
Didn't
missing.
you tell me that story the other day, or somebody told me a story about like working on a track together and somehow dropping that track somewhere, and then some person heard it and they're like, "Yeah, but you shouldn't be saying that about me." And it's like, what the heck? That wasn't. I didn't write the song.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's like, wow.
That's funny. That is funny. All right, so the song that wasn't written for the co-worker's wife, haha. Okay, there you go.
Don't know if I am dreaming. How do I know if it's true? Why am I always falling into you, right in, right out of the blues. Sky, blue.
The sky is blue and the fishies are looking at me. Yay!
Let me grab him one moment.
Absolutely. So
I
before,
love Jack.
yeah, he has fun stuff.
Like a butterfly fan.
So,
I thank you.
as with Elemental, there will be an NFT that can be won. Did you see the NFT I made of you?
I did. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's actually
And by
really
the way,
cool.
you guys also received one of my NFTs. I don't know what I was doing when I like minted them. That's what I had in mind. So I'm going to send one through you, and Elemental's going to get one as well.
So this is the NFT.
Aw.
So
It's super cool. I love that.
yeah, I've been upset. As I said, there's this dude that makes these telephone sheep out of old telephones. Like, they literally, like, the telephone has a head and then the cable has the wall, and like the little feet are made out of like the old
Cycling
dialer, the dialer up like telephone feet, and I'm so obsessed with them. Like, literally, I'm usually like more minimalist. I don't like having too much crap because, you know, it owns you. But should I ever come into money, this is a piece of art I will invest in. I will get myself a telephone sheep. Come what will, I want one. So yeah, so they ended up in there because, you know, I'm obsessed. Yeah, so what do they have to post into the audience to win this NFT?
Well, let's do a police chase.
A police
Since
chase.
Element did the weed, I'll do the police chase.
Okay, so is it going to be the first one who does a police chase or the best police chase?
Let's just do the best one, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna have to be the referee on that one. So the best police chase GIF you can find, put it, and will win this NFT. And then what we're going to do as well, we're going to play the video. So if you want to watch the visuals, of yeah, it's mspwaves.com.
Go to Theta, you earn coins
Okay.
for watching.
If that is that going on there? Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it is.
I didn't know. I'm old.
I told you
Whatever.
about it.
Yeah, you did, but you know, as I said, I'm old. I don't have a brain. So, okay. So let's go and watch the video. And let's go. Or not?
Literally, I've been wasting time, but the time is mine. Literally, I've been on the hill, but I ain't no fool. Literally, I've been on the run, but I'm not running. Literally, I've been getting the sun inside the pool. But when you tell me that I'm not alright, well, I'm right on. Right on. Literally, I've been getting done what I've been doing. Literally, I can hold a star in my right hand. Literally, I've been keeping tabs on very little. Literally, I'm in a field surrounded by GMO corn. And when you tell me that I'm not alright, well, I'm right on. Right on. And when you tell me that I'm not tell me that I'm not alright, but I'm right on, right on, right on, right on, right on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Woody asks who won the cop chase. So have you chosen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Give another quick look, but I think Simon won with the wheelie.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Simon.
I'm gonna give it to Simon.
That's Simon.
Okay, Simon, you need to sign up to
NFT showroom.
NFT
Yeah,
Showroom.
that's the.
If you are on Hive, then all you need to do is basically sign in with your Hive credentials, and then you will basically I can transfer the NFT to you on there. Oh my god, where did I put it? I am so blind. I am so blind today. I cannot believe it's there. Okay, so yeah, and then you can sign up here.
I sent him a link already.
Right, you're on Hive. So if you're on Hive, all you need to do is sign up and NFT show them with your Hive credentials, and it's all good. Then it goes live. And then I'm gonna write down Simon, and then if you can DM me your Hive username so that I can find you there. 20E wins black-eyed butterfly.
Let's do another round of audio giveaway.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
while you do that,
Another 5 audio. And by the way, people, if you haven't heard before, you sign up and you let me know, like share your account, you will get 5 audio from me as a sign up incentive. So, and I'd like to see I really don't know, a butterfly. The prettiest butterfly wins.
okay. So while we wait for that, we have the next song on the list. Big Someday. Would you like to tell us about that one?
Someday. Well, Jux has his game, The Rising Star. You're probably aware. Everybody's playing it.
Yeah, awesome.
And I'm the very first song on there. He needed something kind of like you're starting out. You know, you're not really good yet or anything, and like not really produced or whatever. So I thought I'll just throw a tune together with some quick tracks, and that's what I come up with. It's the first song you hear when you play the game, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of honored by that.
That's very cool. All right.
Yeah.
So
Just another fun song.
another fun song. Here we go.
I like fun songs.
Fun song. Fun song. Very fun song. Yes, I'm in crazy at this point. Well, I've always been crazy. Here we go.
Check. Hey brother, can you spare a dime? You know I'm gonna be big someday. Just a poet and a pocket of rhyme. You know I'm gonna be big someday. Hey mister, don't you know that you know I'm gonna be big someday. Come on over and tap the time. You know I'm gonna be big someday. Hey, hey, hey. Hey lady, gonna cast a spell. You know I'm gonna be big someday. I know I'll get there when it's hard to tell. You know I'm gonna be big someday. Well, hello there, can I call you friend? You know I'm gonna be big someday. It'll be there for you in the end. You know I'm gonna be big someday. Hey, hey, hey. is gonna find me, I can feel it in my bones. Fortune always rides along with fame. Everyone will love me, a mega star, I will be known. Well, I can't wait to be a household name. Hey brother, can you spare a dime? You know I'm gonna be big someday. Just a poet and a pocket of rhyme. You know I'm gonna be big someday. Hey mister, don't you know that you know I'm gonna be big someday. Coming over and tap the time. You know I'm gonna be big someday. 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 You know I'm gonna be big someday.
That's fun. This stuff is fun. I like his stuff. It's fun.
Absolutely.
It's like fun music.
Okay, and 5 out. No, what is, did I give away my, did I give away audio? Or was it the NFT? Oh my gosh.
No, you gave away audio, 5 audio
Okay.
to the one that had the prettiest
To-
butterfly.
Yeah, I have to say, Simon. I love that. He's so cute. That kid's so cute. Congratulations, Simon.
Simon's getting rich today.
Just cleaning up.
Competition
Absolutely.
there, Junk Feathers.
Yep. Because Junk Feathers is like on spot almost. Well, Junk Feathers actually and Naj are both tying on number 1 of winning crap on the show. But Naj is, I think, working and sleeping today, and Junk Feathers is driving around, so he can't press the button as quick as he should. All right, so. What do we have? What I'm doing.
Drop some info on about audience into the chat room so you guys can go check out.
Absolutely. While you do that, the next song that we have in league for you is Doing What I'm Doing. Would you like to tell us a bit about that one?
Okay, well, this is a whole different thing. It's me and Billy Korg got together and started writing some tunes, and this is a reggae one. And he actually convinced me that I should try a reggae tune. I says, I'll give it a try. I've never done reggae, but I like reggae. They sent me the music, and I wrote the lyrics, and I didn't really know what to write. And then all of a sudden, boom, I knew exactly what to write. His music just spoke to me. And we come up with this. Doing what I'm doing.
So the question is, was that before or after the pot brownie?
I've just recently got into weed. I quite like it.
Yeah.
So it was before.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Oh, it's on Emanate. Let me see if I can get this to
That's
work.
Emanate, yeah.
Yeah. Just let me listen or not. Yes, I think so. I think it's working. I think? No? Why is it not playing? There we go.
The sun comes up and the sun goes down. The moon fills in when it's not around. The man's gonna have to wait. I woke up this morning and I feel great. All I can say to you is I'll keep doing what I'm doing, sanding my toes, head in the sky. Doing what I'm doing, all I can say to you is I keep doing what I'm doing, water on my toes, head up high. Doing what I'm doing. I am nobody to tell the truth. Nobody is somebody to be. What I've been doing is no big surprise. It's always been good enough for me. My hair is too long, but that's okay. It's gonna grow just a little bit more today. I'll put it under my hat, keep it out of my eyes, so I can see nothing but clear blue sky. High. I'm telling everybody. I'm telling everyone. Sun comes up, I keep doing what I'm doing. Sun goes down, I keep doing what I'm doing. Sun comes up, I keep doing what I'm doing. Sun goes down, I keep doing what I'm doing. I keep doing what I'm doing. I keep doing what I'm doing. The man is gonna have to wait. I woke up this morning and I feel great. The man is gonna have to wait. I woke up this morning and I feel great. The sun comes up and the sun goes down. The moon fills in when it's not around.
It's fun. It's fun, definitely.
Yeah,
And you back in?
No, I'm getting him.
It's absolutely fun, and it's really, I mean, it's the parts of it were actually quite impressive for your first, like the beginning part, and like just the way you got like some of the intonations. Like, right, I used to live in Jamaica as a kid, so like I heard a lot of reggae through my through the people that were helping maintain my stepfather's house. But like so that's really cool. Really cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy's an amazing producer too. He blows me away.
And
really good.
Your lyrics are fun. Like,
Thanks.
Totally.
A better songwriter than I am speaker, that's for sure.
You're fine, okay? I mean, it's not like you're going like,
Yeah.
So it's all good. Alright, so let me see what we still have in our bag of tricks here. We have one more, and it's Follow You Blindly. So you want to tell us about that one?
Well, this one, it's fairly recent actually. I'm prepping my daughter for college. She's in her second year, and she's 18, impressionable. I said, you know what, Dev? It's my daughter's name. I says, make sure you don't follow anyone blindly out there. She looks back and she says, well, I follow you blindly, Dad. It kind of hit me. So, yeah.
Well,
a song about it.
That's sweet. God, that's your lifetime movie dad material right there. if your kid trusts you that much, that's actually really
Yeah,
sweet.
that's kind of what I thought. I went, wow, I never really thought about that.
Yeah.
I guess it's true.
You're lucky. Family is a great
Yeah, I'm
thing.
very lucky.
You know, if one can have one, so that's really cool. So follow you blindly. Shout out to, Ivan's daughter.
Little BEB.
Oh my god. I have to get that thing up. Okay. Nate, here you go.
The river's rising and the skies are getting gray. You need to listen, dear, to what I have to say. Not all is what it seems. The sky's a darker blue. Lend me your ear, my love, and I'll say this to you. And I told her, follow nobody blindly. Well, she looked at me and said, I follow you blindly. I follow you blindly. I follow you blindly. Straight into the night. I would head into the light. Man, you're out of sight. You make everything alright. Her words were real as she looked into my eyes. I'll tell you, brother, well, it almost made me cry. And then I saw myself, I have another name. I am nobody, if you don't mind all the same. And I told her, follow nobody blindly. Well, she looked at me and said, I follow you blindly. I follow you blindly. I follow you blindly. And I told her, follow nobody blindly. And she looked at me and said, I follow you blindly. I follow you blindly. I follow you blindly. I follow you blindly. I follow you blindly.
That was Lifetime Movie Dad, Black Eye Butterfly.
Let me grab him. Yeah, another beautiful track.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's my little girl.
Yeah, unconditional love.
So, it was really nice having you here. Can you just tell us, like, do you have any plans for the future? Like, I mean, anything new coming up in the next
Yeah, there's a few things coming up. I got one with Billy that's on the way. Billy's in the middle of moving, so he's postponing it for a week or two. He's gonna finish up another one. And yeah, just whatever comes along, really. I've got a few I want to redo that I haven't put out. And yeah, who knows? I just wake up in the morning and write a song if it's in my head. Never really know.
All right.
Weird. Yeah.
Well, it was a pleasure having you. Please come back when when you're up to it or have new stuff.
And I thank you very much for having me on. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
It's an honor.
Thank you.
Yeah. And thanks everybody for showing up for a listen. That's awesome.
And sign up for NFT Showroom if you haven't yet, because then I'm going to send you your NFT because you get a version of it. So.
Okay, will do.
And one of mine. So yay. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, you too. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yes, that was my dog this time. Everyone apparently has dogs on the channel, but that was Wi-Fi. One of my dogs. He was drinking water. Yes. Simon was saying a dog is drinking water in the background. Yeah, that's Wi-Fi. So we have now a little bit of time to play everyone's tracks. So if you want to throw in us some tracks into the chat room, we'll be playing them for you for the next half an hour, plus minus a few minutes. No, plus minus. Well, plus actually. So actually 34 minutes we're going to be playing your songs, so throw it in there. If you have anything of yours that you would like to have us play, throw it into the chat room and we'll play it. Keep in mind it has to be either released under your own label or you have to have 100% rights to it. It cannot be on a record label or something like that, because otherwise we're going to get pinged. Alright, there we go. Shaolin put the first one. It's SoundCloud. I love you. I'm going to try it, but from now on, try to, if you can get an Audius account, that would be really great, Woody, because at this point, if you don't subscribe to their listening model, they put a minute of advertising on there, which always really screws with us. But I'm going to try to play it now. Just keep in mind that, we're going to start switching away from SoundCloud because they've been very invasive when it comes to that. There's no way to, last time they actually had us 3 minutes trying to, peddle us. Peddle us that stuff. So that sucked. All right, so let's try it. Numb to the Pill by Shaolin, also known as Engine Witty. Let me see if I can get it without.
Shaolin. Feeling the soul in this beat from DZM. I wanna feel, connect me with something real, but you're nothing. But the coin is still, the world keep going colder, and I'm under the pill. I need $1 million hashtags, $1 billion bills. These might be the last days you might be getting killed. That might be a rash face, it just might be with the shit. And so I have to ask, who's the real king of the hill? Let it flow a little bit, kiss the rose like seal. Little blood on the lips to secure the deal. Make major moves and stomp the boots through Brazil. Venezuelan voodoo, breaking back boards like Shaquille. Play for the counter class, hooded on a stick until the initiation pass. Now I'm nipping on the heels, got sinker riding shotgun, my pistols on the wheel. 45 for metal jackets, trekking down the Greater Field. I wanna feel, I wanna me with something real, but you're nothing. But the coin is still, the world keeps growing colder, and I'm under the pill. I wanna feel, but I'm under the pill. I wanna feel, but I'm under the pill. I wanna feel, but I'm under the pill. I wanna feel. Never second guess me, in my eyes you'll see death. You can ask anyone I've ever really met. Chill you to soul, I'm a demon slaying vet. When I was on battlefield, you ain't heard of it yet. Honey, how shops speak. This is my set, 10 bins a day. The way I play is perfect. Never suspect, I earn the respect. I cause mass effect, I coming to collect. I always come correct, big cheaters I connect. I what you least expect, I keep the chins in check. I keep these fools wrecked, I keep them on the deck. I'm the premium select that put the work in while you slept. Just a minor flex, so you use your common sense. Bottom to the blessed, like you paying me for sets in the fate of concepts. They compare me to the best, let me catch my breath while you get set for what's next. I wanna feel, I wanna me with something real, but you're nothing. but the coin is still. The world keeps growing colder, and I'm under the pill. I wanna feel, but I'm under the pill. I wanna feel, but I'm under the pill. I wanna feel, but I'm under the pill. I wanna feel.
To say to this song, that was Shaolin, also known as Ingenuity. I've actually read when he posted it that it was inspired by Ed's song "I Wanna Feel." So he actually,
Awesome.
so that's actually, so it comes full circle, which he heard here on the show as well. So you have that. So the next song that we're going to listen to is by Junk Feathers. Guide Our Words. Oh, featuring me. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. So here's Junk Feathers featuring Wah. Okay. And that was Junk Birdie.
Oh, I love that track. I love Junk Birdie.
We love the Junk Birdie. We always do. So the next song that we have set up coming in is from Simon D.E., which is called I Want a Sauna Double Eagle. Okay. So there we go. I want a sauna. Sauna. I don't know. I want a sauna by Double Eagle.
I want a sauna. I'll pretend that I'm in Finland. An outdoor shower and a wooden walkway lined with flowers along the way. Hey. Till it sizzles, steam rising up to my face till it drizzles. Open up my pores, capillaries relaxing. Exceed the safe duration, but requiring no action. Through the clouds of smoke, this ain't no joke. The temperature is rising, which is not surprising. Before I start sweating, the smell of warm cedar sweat beating off of the heater. Relax away more cares while inhaling Legionnaires. Hot tub massage, yoga, not gonna. Just crank up the temp and add a little water. Detox my skin and get my blood circulating. About to pass out, but it's so invigorating. Hey, time to take a break. Don't wanna lose consciousness, for goodness sake.
We got holes!
We got essential oils. Say goodbye to skin boils. Vent off torments and toils. Relax in the. There's always tomorrow to sweat off the day's sorrows. It's in the backyard, so it'll never go far.
That was funny as fuck. It had me laughing.
Oh my gosh, you're scared.
Huh?
I was like still listening to the song because it's a bit delayed, from us to the website. You were like, "Ugh," and I was
Okay. No, I laughed my head off. I want a sauna. That was funny. That was enjoyably funny.
Awesome dragon.
All right, we have a lot of songs left, so I think we're full up at this point. We only have 15 minutes left. We'll see. So, what we're gonna do is Silotron is next, and then Scarl, and then the one that Divine put up, and then if we could squeeze any more in, then we'll try. But I think we're gonna be full at this point. So here's Silotron, Artificial Intelligence. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, God. No, they're here. Okay. Oh, it's audios. Come on, be good. Oh, my God. Okay. Here we go. That was a brilliant track, and thank God somebody stopped you from deleting it. Do I have to? Do I have to?
Absolutely amazing. Was totally grooving off over here, dude.
Do I have to glue your hands to your legs so that you do not get the delete button? I mean, Jesus Christ. He does things like that.
Put it on like the back burner or something, but don't throw tracks away.
Yeah. Well, thankfully it was saved. So it seems that Scarl, it was actually just a link to his profile on Audius. He just made it, so he gets the 5 Audius.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play your track, so I think we'll have room for one more. I think we have so definitely. Let me see. How long is your track, Divine?
5 minutes.
It's 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, we have room for about 2. Are you okay, Wi-Fi? You alright?
Some things that's supposed to.
Yeah, I don't know.
And by the way, I just want to let you know, people, everybody that is supposed to receive some audio, it's going to go one day after another because I'm going to send it directly from my wallet on Audius because that doesn't cost any fees. So, but you can only send once per day. So it might take a few days, but I'm on it.
All right, so while she's doing the on it, I am going to. We might have room for one more song. So the first person who posts something in will, be the going out track. So let's go, and I'm gonna try to. Oh my God, Divine! There you are. Okay, just had to find it again. Spotify. Moved On by Divine. I really love that one. That's really
Thank you.
very bouncy, but in a good way. Like, ha!
Yeah.
Ah, it's a walrus, and the other one is a sea dog. Ah, yes. But the best,
Thank you, everyone.
best aquatic potatoes are still manatees. My God, I love manatees. Who doesn't love manatees, right? Manatees. All right, so again, remember, guys, we have the contest going, and there's going to be. Remember also that we're going to have.
When is it going to end?
It's in the post. It's like it's until the next show, which like a few days beforehand. It was September 28th, I believe, or the 8th or 27th. I have to. My eyes are not functioning. I can't see it right now, but it's in the post. So it's everything is explained in there. Remember, guys, that we are going to be taking a 3-week break, and then every first Saturday of the month we're going to be having the show until Divine's got her mojo back. So just be aware. We will be keeping you guys, posted. So like when the show is coming up, we'll be, poking you, so making sure that you don't forget us and all that good stuff. If you want to come to the show and we love and know you, just hit us up. If we do not know you, send us some of your tracks so that we can, hear what you're all about, and then we can negotiate. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, good. Upload. Yes, we haven't heard from you in a while, Scar. That would be great.
Yay!
So, I love you too, Woody. Okay, let me see. Did anyone post a last song? Did anyone post a last song? Do we have it? Is there another song? Huh. Alright, so you guys have like 1 minute, like a few seconds to post like one more song in here if you want it played. So now is the time. Now is the time. Which we'll be going out with. Do you have anything else to throw out there, Divine?
No.
No? Okay.
Really.
So we have like 3 more minutes or something like that. So 4. So absolutely, it was a pleasure having one of our guests on. Thank you for coming back, on Butterfly. All right, so what we're going to do is then we're just going to go out on the collab song. Oh, there you go. Dreamweaver by Divine.
Weaving, yep.
Weaving,
exactly.
okay.
Love you guys. Stay healthy. Stay excellent.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, it's not letting me. Never give up, never surrender. There we go. That's another one. Oh goodness. Okay, bye.